Veles, a prominent deity in Slavic mythology, embodies a complex and multifaceted figure often associated with the underworld, magic, cattle, wealth, and trickery. Serving as a significant counterpart and adversary to Perun, the god of thunder and sky, Veles occupies a crucial role in the Slavic pantheon, representing earthly and chthonic forces in opposition to the celestial and ordered realm of Perun. Etymology and origins. The name, Veles, Cyrillic, Veles, is believed to be derived from the Proto-Slavic word veles, although its precise etymology remains debated among scholars. Some theories connect it to the Proto-Indo-European root *wells, associated with concepts like pasture, forest, or underworld, aligning with Veles's associations with cattle, wilderness, and the subterranean realm. Others propose a link to the Proto-Slavic volume ox, further reinforcing his connection to livestock and wealth. Veles's origins are deeply rooted in pre-Christian Slavic beliefs, with evidence suggesting his worship dates back to the earliest periods of Slavic history. While written sources directly referencing Veles are relatively scarce compared to Perun, archaeological findings and comparative mythology offer insights into his ancient significance. Some scholars propose that Veles may have originated as a deity of the Proto-Slavic or even Proto-Indo-European pantheon, evolving over time into the figure known in later Slavic traditions. Domains and associations. Veles's domains are diverse and encompass a wide spectrum of concepts, often seemingly contradictory yet intrinsically interconnected within the framework of Slavic cosmology. Underworld. Veles is primarily recognized as the ruler of the Slavic underworld, often referred to as Nav. In this capacity, he governs the realm of the dead, spirits, and ancestral souls. Unlike some underworld deities in other mythologies, Veles's underworld is not necessarily a place of punishment but rather a liminal space, a realm of transition and potential rebirth. Magic and sorcery. Veles is deeply associated with magic, sorcery, and divination. He is considered a patron of shamans, volkovi, Slavic priests, magicians, and those who practice various forms of magic. His connection to the underworld and the spirit realm naturally links him to esoteric knowledge and mystical abilities. Cattle and livestock. Veles is strongly linked to cattle, wealth, and prosperity. He is seen as a protector of herds, ensuring their health and fertility. This association stems from the vital role livestock played in ancient Slavic agricultural societies, representing a primary source of sustenance and wealth. Wealth and prosperity. Extending from his association with cattle, Veles is also considered a god of wealth, abundance, and material well-being. He is invoked for success in trade, business, and accumulation of riches. This aspect highlights his connection to the earthly realm and its tangible benefits. Trickery and chaos. Veles embodies a trickster figure, often associated with chaos, deception, and challenges to cosmic order. This aspect is most evident in his adversarial relationship with Perun, where Veles represents the forces of disorder against Perun's celestial authority. However, this trickster nature is not purely negative, it also signifies change, transformation, and the cyclical nature of life. Forests and wilderness. Veles is also connected to forests, wilderness, and the untamed aspects of nature. As a deity of the earth and underworld, he stands in contrast to Perun, who reigns over the sky and cultivated lands. Veles's domain includes the wild, untamed spaces beyond human settlements. Music and poetry. In some interpretations, Veles is also associated with music, poetry, and the arts. This connection might stem from his association with magic and shamanism, where music and storytelling played crucial roles. Veles and Perun, cosmic adversaries. The central myth involving Veles revolves around his cosmic conflict with Perun. This dynamic is not simply a battle between good and evil but rather a representation of the fundamental dualities inherent in Slavic cosmology: sky and earth, order and chaos, celestial and chthonic. In this myth, Veles is depicted as stealing Perun's cattle, children, or sometimes his wife. This act of theft is not merely a transgression but a symbolic challenge to Perun's authority and the established cosmic order. Perun, enraged by Veles's transgression, pursues him, unleashing thunderbolts and storms in his wrath. Veles, in turn, flees and transforms into various animals or natural elements to evade Perun's pursuit. This chase typically ends with Perun defeating Veles, striking him down with his thunderbolts. However, Veles's defeat is not absolute annihilation. Instead, it represents a cyclical reassertion of cosmic order, with Veles often reborn or returning in some form, perpetuating the eternal cycle of conflict and balance between these two forces. The Veles-Perun myth can be interpreted in various ways. Cosmic balance. The conflict represents the necessary tension and equilibrium between opposing forces in the universe. Perun's order needs Veles's chaos to define itself, and vice versa. Their struggle maintains the dynamic balance of the cosmos. Seasonal cycle. Some scholars link the myth to the seasonal cycle, with Perun representing the life-giving forces of spring and summer, while Veles embodies the dormancy of winter and the underworld. Perun's victory could symbolize the return of spring after winter's reign. Social and class divisions. In later interpretations, particularly within the framework of the primary chronicle, the Veles-Perun dichotomy has been seen as reflecting social divisions within Slavic society. Perun is associated with the warrior class and princely authority, while Veles is linked to the common people, agricultural communities, and wealth derived from the earth. Religious duality. The opposition between Veles and Perun might reflect an ancient religious duality within Slavic paganism, with distinct cults and worship practices associated with each deity. Worship and rituals. Evidence of Veles worship is less direct compared to Perun, but archaeological findings and folklore traditions suggest his significant presence in Slavic religious life. Geographic distribution. Veles worship appears to have been more prevalent in northern Slavic regions, contrasting with Perun's stronger presence in the south. Place names and toponyms containing Veles or related forms are found across Slavic territories, indicating areas of potential cultic significance. Sacred sites. Unlike Perun's hilltop shrines, Veles's sacred sites were likely located in lower places, valleys, groves, or near bodies of water, reflecting his chthonic nature. Caves and natural formations associated with the underworld might have also served as places of Veles worship. Offerings and sacrifices. Given his associations with cattle and wealth, offerings to Veles likely included livestock, animal products, grains, and other symbols of prosperity. While human sacrifice is less directly associated with Veles compared to some other Slavic deities, some interpretations suggest it might have occurred in specific contexts, particularly related to underworld rituals. Festivals and celebrations. Specific festivals dedicated solely to Veles are less clearly documented. However, he likely featured prominently in winter. Solstice celebrations and rituals related to ancestor veneration and agricultural fertility. The winter holiday of Velisari, celebrated in some Slavic regions, is directly linked to Veles. Folkloric survivals. Veles's legacy persisted strongly in Slavic folklore and folk religion even after Christianization. He transformed into various demonic or liminal figures, such as Velisati the hairy one, Skoti Bog, cattle god or forest spirits, retaining aspects of his original domains and characteristics. Interpretations and legacy. Veles remains a subject of ongoing scholarly interest and diverse interpretations within modern paganism and Slavic native faith Rodnovery. Scholarly perspectives. Academic interpretations of Veles range from viewing him as a purely malevolent underworld deity to recognizing his complex role in maintaining cosmic balance and representing essential aspects of Slavic worldview. Scholars continue to debate his precise origins, functions, and the nature of his conflict with Perun. Rodnovery and modern paganism. In Rodnovery, Veles is often revered as a powerful and essential deity, representing earth, magic, and ancestral wisdom. Some Rodnovers emphasize his role as a force of chaos and transformation, while others focus on his aspects of wealth, prosperity, and connection to the land. Interpretations vary across different Rodnover groups and individuals, reflecting the diverse and evolving nature of modern Slavic paganism. Cultural symbolism. Veles has become a potent symbol in contemporary Slavic cultures, representing pre-Christian heritage, national identity, and spiritual connection to ancestral roots. His image and symbolism are used in art, literature, music, and various cultural expressions, reflecting a renewed interest in Slavic mythology and pagan traditions. Conclusion. Veles, the Slavic god of the underworld, magic, cattle, wealth, and trickery, stands as a complex and enduring figure in Slavic mythology. As Perun's adversary, he embodies the chthonic, earthly forces that complement and challenge the celestial order. His diverse domains and multifaceted nature reflect the rich tapestry of Slavic beliefs and their understanding of the cosmos. While direct historical sources on Veles worship are limited, archaeological evidence, folklore traditions, and modern interpretations within Rodnovery highlight his lasting significance in Slavic culture and spirituality. Veles remains a vital figure for understanding the depths and complexities of pre-Christian Slavic religious thought and its enduring legacy.